Are we
All
at...
right, so here we are at Bucketheads, Monday, January the 27th. How many people do we have here?
3?
9. Liar, 9 in our we call it studio audience. 9.
Yeah, our
All right,
live
so
studio
9.
audience.
You guys yell so people can hear you. All right, so yes, I promise we have people here. 3 really loud people. Okay, so I'm Ryan, joined by Tanya, first-time commissioner running our winter draft league.
Yay.
And then we have Amy, who's done a great job with softball. And we color coordinated our shirts, so we're all different colors. Purely by accident, but it works out. You guys have anything to say to open? No? Yes? No? We can jump right into
Welcome
it?
to our podcast.
Okay,
We're
sure.
glad
Welcome to the
you're
podcast. How many people do we have watching? At least a couple. 2.
Is it all of us?
Oh, only 2. We have more people live than watching online. That's horrible. Thank you for boosting our count numbers, Tyler, even though you're sitting right there. Thank you, Talbert. Please, go ahead. All right, so I'm going to point right here. Wait, hold on. There we go. You'll see some Papa John's coupon specials, some Kickball mailbag, which don't submit that now. Save it till later. Just post on the stream. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Free bar game league?
What? What?
We'll get to that later. Anyway,
Free bar game league?
so Tanya,
They're not even
what have you
paying
been doing this
attention.
winter?
I have been playing outside in the nice, beautiful weather on Sundays with a bunch of new people. 81 to be exact, in our winter league. It is specific.
I love it.
Right. And I believe it is the Mudhorns who actually have 17 players.
Actually, yeah, I
Specifics.
think they do.
Yeah, they got the extra.
Players, specifics, winter kickball.
Actually, since Philip is watching, I'm going to tell you right now, Philip, Mudhorns gave us the best game this season, not Mandalorians. He's going to post to that, I guarantee it. Anyway, so what's the most your favorite thing about the Winter Draft League so far?
It's the excitement. We have a lot of new players to WAKA for this league, and they're friendly, they're open, they're inviting. The vets that we have out there have brought them all on. Scores have been close with the new teams that we have, all the new players that we have.
This is where we make a joke about better co-ed.
Better co-ed. I mean, it's the only co-ed.
Yeah, apparently there's another winter kickball league running on the same day as us. They tried to do a draft
True.
league, but apparently didn't work. So they just had standard set teams. They had to dissolve one of their teams.
Apparently.
They had to lose a team to fill out their teams. And apparently they've got about, I guess, all their pictures show like 4 guys, or 4 girls and like
Yes.
12 guys. So it's kind of weird. We're not used to that in CLUBWAKA. We're used to a better co-ed ratio. So
Because we love our girls.
Let the girls play.
exactly.
Chandler did. She got some yesterday. Playtime. Caught some of those balls.
Well, I
Got
mean,
some outs.
you were kind of abusing. You were kind of abusing one of your guy teammates yesterday too.
Oh my god.
No, you had a wicked play though.
So for those who weren't at the field on Sunday, Tanya
You
runs,
missed
makes this incredible catch, and then pegs one of her teammates with a ball in the
Ben.
head, nonetheless, in the face.
Yeah, apparently it was so bad in the face it made his glasses come off.
Like,
Amy missed it.
With the camera.
Philip says I have a hard time believing that since I ref the game. I'm sorry, Philip. Oh well,
I guess there's payback next time you ref.
that's true. All right,
But
so
we got you next week.
another cool thing I think about winter. Well, obviously it's a draft league, which is pretty unique and special.
The concession stand.
Oh,
Just the location.
$2
Yes.
beers,
Location.
turf
$2
fields.
beers, $10 New Realm pitchers.
Hold on, I think we had a question related to that. Oh, when is the next draft league? Summer will be the next draft league. It's obviously coming back.
Yes.
So from here on out, summer and winter will be our draft leagues for Virginia Beach CLUBWAKA Kickball. Which person in our studio audience asked this one about the next draft league?
Somebody in here did.
Good question. That's what we're
So-
Take credit for your good question.
So for
All
all
right.
of those watching at home, even though it's a draft league, we started spring drafting real early. So for you at home, with the summer, get your coaches ready and get your players signed up so you can draft them because we're already doing that 4 months early.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say I'm on track for my second consecutive captaining draft championship. So I'm gonna go for 3 in summer. I'm gonna put that out
This
there
summer
right now.
coming up, I
This
mean, you
summer
still,
coming
Winter's
up.
not over yet, Ryan.
You still have to get through winter, and I don't know if any of those questions were asked about how
Oh.
vet teams should be playing with newbie teams,
Ooh.
but I
Hey,
don't know. Some of our
Drafted
vet
just
teams,
like everybody else.
some of our vet teams were not so nice yesterday.
But no, the other cool thing is, just like all of our other CLUBWAKA leagues, big social presence. We're at Casual Pint,
Yes, casual pint,
which has been pretty good so far. People have liked it. Bar games every week.
bar games.
What have you got planned for next week?
Well, next week is Super Bowl, so if you are coming, we're doing Super Bowl trivia.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
And I know the special for next week, all of the beer that is on the wall, if you've ever been to Casual Pint, will be 10 to 15% off, depending on which one it is.
So the bottles and the cans.
So build your own 6-pack will be at
Yeah.
a pretty substantial discount. I don't know.
Yes.
The owners are so awesome.
Yeah, Chuck and Diane.
Yeah. He gave me a hug when I walked in. He gave me a hug when I left, and thank you for being here. He's so sweet.
And I try to stay on top of food, so if anybody's having issues, he promises me that, what? I mean, that I can't control. I can control the timeliness. I mean, I can't help that your taste buds are just being, shattered by all that wonderful craft beer.
Yeah, it came out, the food came out quick. It just wasn't
Julie
You're the
knows.
worst, Kevin. The worst. Do you not like German food, Kevin? You got something against German food?
Oh, the pretzel? Yeah, that seems to be what a lot of people get.
Yeah. No, their beer cheese is awesome there, actually.
Really?
It's very good.
I haven't eaten there yet. I'll have to.
Oh, yeah, I've had their Southwest rolls. Those are on point. They're spicy.
Hey, the beer was good.
So, actually, next week, every team will play each other at least once in the Winter Draft League.
Yes.
And then we'll start round 2 in the round robin.
Yes.
And we are still on track for on-time playoffs.
On track. Weather has been fabulous.
Thank goodness.
I believe one of the girls on your team got a sunburn week 1.
Oh, Nancy.
Yes.
Oh, no, last week. Yeah, no, it was week 1.
Yeah, week 1.
Yeah.
She came back and
That's-
she had a. Yeah.
So, studio audience, raise your hands. How many of you gotten sunburn playing winter kickball?
yeah.
Only 1, 2? There we go. Yeah, it's a real thing.
How many
Yeah.
of the audience has never played winter kickball?
What is wrong with all you people? It's not that cold. If you're getting sunburned, it's not that cold. Seriously.
It was like 5 years.
Oh. You want to cover anything else in winter kickball?
Winter kickball, we could cover all kinds of stuff with winter kickball.
I mean, I'm
There's
ready
the
to throw Amy
social-
under the bus now.
Well,
so.
we can get ready to throw her out.
Throw me out.
Throw you out. The social aspect too. I want to just thank everyone for showing up, especially for being winter, coming out to Casual Pint, hanging out, having fun with the games. If you missed the charades yesterday, I'm sorry. There are
You missed
no
Talbot getting
videos.
milked.
I enjoyed it.
You know, actually, no, we should talk about that because there are actually some questions about that.
About Talbot getting milked.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
I mean,
and you know what? This is actually my fault because I should have had this picture to show so everyone can see the picture. So, question 1 related to that particular photo in reverse charades: why is Talbot out of juice?
I know, bro. Show you.
What's the matter, baby?
What's the matter, baby?
Can Ryan be milked next week?
Absolutely.
Ooh, no.
We're taking volunteers.
Well, that's not related.
What are you?
Is it too late to join the Winter Draft League? Yes, Kevin. You waited too long. Oh.
I
Ooh.
have to try.
Why do my fingers smell funny?
I did not.
I didn't see Ben here, and he was the one in the photo with Talbert, so I don't know who submitted this
That
one.
was not me.
Oh.
I do not claim
Okay, we'll save that one.
Answer it.
No.
No. I don't know. Oh, another question. Oh, hold on.
Filter in the question.
Oh.
You have to ask the question.
Ask it.
Now the audience
Oh.
knows you have a question.
All right. Tanya, that one's all yours.
What's it gotta be mine?
I
I mean, I took like the first
Fine,
4.
whatever.
So.
When is Minx going to be the sponsor bar? When we start a stripping league.
Can I be in?
Yeah, you're hired.
Well, Amy,
Can you
I
work
don't
a
know.
pole, Christy? I bet you
That
can,
might
girl.
happen during the summer league if we get what we want.
Shirts off yesterday.
That's
yeah,
true. That's
yeah.
true. We did have 2 shirtless players.
Yeah,
So.
we had 2.
We're talking to
The
you,
other
Matt
one.
Crawford.
Well, obviously Matt started, and then Randall joined him for a little bit of the game.
Oh, that must have been in your game
Randall.
too.
Well, like, I mean, look, it was a roster lineup change I made. Whoever was playing catcher had to be shirtless, so yeah, it was a thing. We're up to 13 viewers, and
that a
over
new
half
rule?
of them are not sitting here in the no.
Are we making policy
hold on,
changes?
hold on. You got really excited there.
Do I have to go to HR on this?
Oh, no, as long as they like playing a CLUBWAKA logo on their chest, it's all good. Branding, right? Anyway.
I mean, you know,
I can make those.
I really
We can make
I make all the crafty things.
see. She makes all the pow pow.
All right. We need to cover anything else about winter kickball?
Winter
Tanya,
kickball is good.
Why
Yes.
did you decide to become a commissioner?
Philip asked the question on.
Oh, we missed.
Why did I become commissioner?
money.
Summer draft for the money. Yes, like Jerry Maguire. Show me the money.
That's
no.
a lie. I can tell you right now, that is a complete lie. It's not worth the money.
They take my sarcasm.
So I joined CLUBWAKA in summer draft. Prior to that, I had played kickball elsewhere, and it was fun, and I loved kickball. But the people were so open on day one. The only person I knew was Ryan. Then I came in. I'm like, "Hey, girl, you need some help checking people in?" And she's like, "You're a freak. Get away." And then I just started playing, and everyone on Monday nights, they're just great. I think it took me about 6 weeks before I saw Talbert singing in his underwear.
That's a record.
Yeah, that's what I kept hearing about, and
That's a follow-up question.
Wait,
I'm
hold on,
not-
hold on,
I'm
hold
not
on.
done.
We missed. Hold on. Let
so
me finish. We
anyway,
missed
so
one, too.
I know we needed
Answer to
help.
Less than 20
We're-
Start playing the music.
Okay, excuse me. Thank you for being captain in Winter League, but next time if you have a complaint, you're more than welcome to be our guest appearance.
All right, so Philip asked, James and Casey look bored. Hey, Philip, you know why they look bored? Because they didn't have to try hard to get you out.
Oh.
Anyway. Okay, so Daniel asked, my question is, why is Daniel so amazing? He's a softball player. Why don't
Daniel
you answer
who?
that? Daniel Dvorak.
Oh, Jesus. Daniel, go to bed. It's past your bedtime.
He's segue into ing.
So I think it's softball time.
That's basically what he's saying. It's time for softball.
All right.
What's going to happen to the fall playoffs?
Ooh, good question.
Nothing has happened to the fall playoffs. They are still scheduled for March 1st, as we originally planned.
Yay!
And y'all will be getting more information on that next week, okay?
So obviously we understand that a lot of players play multiple CLUBWAKA sports, and we love that and appreciate that. So we are going to try to accommodate that as much as we can. So right now, I would. What's the best way to phrase this? Softball playoffs are tentatively planned for.
Nope, softball playoffs are March 1st.
Oh wow. Okay. We might shift some times around or do something.
Yeah,
but
well,
we're gonna try to
it'll
make
work.
it work.
It's gonna work. One way or another, we're gonna
We'll
make it work. I need to find out how many teams are actually playing,
Right.
and we have until after 6 p.m. daylight at that point.
Yeah. So we'll figure out something. And I mean there is the potential too if I'm gonna jinx this right now. I'm sorry. If Winter Draft League has decent weather and we can get all the weeks in, we could potentially finish earlier.
So the girls have already talked about that.
We had a meeting with Brent.
Girls got this.
Okay. That's good. That's
Because-
less I have to worry about.
Because what does that say? Better co-ed.
Oh.
It's the girls.
Hey, if you got a plan, go for it.
He does keep saying it's your league.
Actually, you know what? This is a problem between you two. Figure it out.
We will. We've got this.
It was held like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. But no, playoffs are gonna be March 1st. What time? I don't know. It depends how many teams are gonna play and what happens with kickball. But we have a great
Stacy
day
kickball.
planned. We have a great day planned. We're gonna have some surprises for you. We're gonna make up for the crappy weather we had back in the fall.
That's your drink.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. What else you have?
What do you mean? Just softball in general?
Yeah.
We have 8 teams in the works, 7 returning and 1 brand new team right now, and we are still 9 weeks out. So I am going to say with 100% confidence that this is going to be the biggest softball league we've ever had.
Actually, I will go this far. Spring for CLUBWAKA on the south side, far ahead than we've ever been before in registrations, and that's on both leagues, both kickball and softball.
You don't know it, but I'm secretly having a contest with you, and you're 1 ahead.
Wait. What is this contest and what are the rules?
I keep looking to see how many registrations there are for spring softball.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, shit, I need to catch up. But as of today, you are 1 ahead. Thank you, Nancy, for signing up for kickball.
Note to self: competition with Amy.
Don't you know it's all secretly a competition?
Apparently.
It motivates. I needed motivation.
Okay.
Yeah, but so we have 7 returning teams, so I'm sure that those rosters will fill their teams that play, every season. I got 1 new team that has just started. We're working on 2 corporate teams. Yeah, we got good things coming.
So,
You don't like that?
segue back to our social stuff. So, a rather interesting post appeared. It was 2 weeks ago, our opening week for Kickball. Another team in another league posted trying to get in on our social stuff for Sunday.
They sure did. And I'm so glad that they're just promoting our page because I love them so much.
But no, it was
They're playing for social
it's kind of
points.
interesting because someone posted the Peninsula player AJ. He posted like, oh, I wonder how long this post is going to stay around. And I thought about it, and look, we're not here to promote other leagues. We're here to promote CLUBWAKA. But I think it's awesome that our social stuff is so incredible that people don't have something in another league, so they want to come and post in ours.
Right, they want to be.
It is just an advertisement for how awesome our stuff is, which I think is incredible. So I'm like, you know what? Leave it. I don't care. So
this league kind of had, thank you, Philip, named his team Mandalorians, and then a theme took off.
yeah.
Yes.
Now, okay. I give Philip a lot of shit, all the time. There you go, Philip. I said it. All right. Anyway, but Philip came in, named his team the Mandalorians, and that kind of launched a whole theme for the Winter League.
Yeah, we changed our name. We were like, let's do this.
We
This sounds
came up with a
fun.
tagline. This is the way, which comes from the Mandalorian. If you haven't seen the series, which is an
The way.
awesome series.
On the limited edition
Oh, that's right.
Winter.
Our limited edition winter wristbands.
wristband.
And in February, we're going to go learn how to use lightsabers.
We are. Y'all are all in, right? Because you want to smash each other with the lightsaber.
I'm so excited for that.
No, but I mean that was a big thing. it was amazing. I've never seen a league like get so on board with like an overall theme like that. It was pretty incredible.
Yeah, what was it? It was Phil's name, and then somebody was talking, and then it was
Yeah.
like, let's just
let's
change
Well, no,
it.
because I
Yeah.
asked Philip because one of my draft team, like, I didn't know what team name I really wanted for. I had a couple things in the works, but Magic Hand thing, right?
Yep.
I'm like, okay, that's kind of cute, funny.
That's what it
But
was.
I was like, you know what? He already had the Mandalorians. I didn't want to like, so I asked Philip like, you know, and I wasn't announced as a captain yet, so I was still kind of. So I was like, hey, what if another team wants to be named Magic Hand thing? And Philip was like, no, that'd be cool. And then someone was like, oh, let's do a.
That's when I said,
Yeah.
well, we'll change our name.
And then we wanted to get the corporate team on board, and Danielle was on board with that. She actually said a lot of the girls on her team were excited.
Yeah.
And then Jessica, sorry girl, with the new group, this whole group of friends came out of nowhere and signed up her whole team, and she's like, sure. Now, while there are some of us who have absolutely zero idea about what this whole Mandalorian thing is,
Never seen it. Never seen Star Wars.
everyone got on board with this.
But
and
it's so fun.
Yeah, and it blew up. And then at our draft day, we had a whole bunch of extra people who unfortunately did not sign up for our winter draft show up and support their friends. And that's kind of where we're supporting each other. And I really appreciate the CLUBWAKA support, y'all. I do. I love you, Mafalda. There's your shout out, girl.
I'll tell you what, Mafalda, I will congratulate you when you win your first winter kickball game.
And the ball drops.
Gave me a heart attack.
All right. So we cover softball enough?
Yeah.
You got what you want to for softball? Oh, more questions. Well, let's see. What sport is next for CLUBWAKA? Ooh.
Philip, I saw your last comment there. You want to step up to the plate next time?
Oh.
Who?
Yeah, Philip. Why don't you recruit a whole team? No, it's we didn't quite hit the numbers that we wanted to for dodgeball. Gyms are expensive. That's a reality, unfortunately. We're gonna look at locations. That particular area isn't central to Hampton Roads, which is kind of rough for a lot of people. I had a lot of interest on Meetup and on Facebook, but people just like, I can't make the drive after work. Because like if you live in Chesapeake or Virginia Beach, that could be a 30+ minute drive. So we're gonna consider that for the future.
Yeah.
Maybe pick someplace a little more central that we can recruit a little bit better for, and we'll move on from there. So what sport is next for CLUBWAKA?
Do it. What was the question?
Sponsored by Christy.
That's the second time you've mentioned pole dancing. All right, so next.
Check us out for Summer Draft League.
Well, we do have for the next league, we have a special announcement coming up later in the podcast.
We do.
As far as next sport, what do you guys think would be a new sport that we should do? I mean, we've done softball, dodgeball, volleyball,
Fencing. Horseshoes.
fencing, horseshoes.
Hand grenade.
Keep going. Keep trying. Nope. Nope.
Talbert milking. Rochambeau.
Talbert milking.
Cornhole!
Cornhole's already been
It's
done.
already been done.
We've done
I've already been doing it.
This is
Not
a
on
new
the
year,
side.
new
Actually-
cornhole, all right?
Sports fun fact: the two fastest growing sports in the United States are volleyball and pickleball. It's tennis-ish.
You must have got that from obscure sports.
But no, the big thing
Well, it must
is,
be.
as far as CLUBWAKA goes, if there is enough interest to run something, we'll run it.
Okay,
well-
boomer.
And volleyball.
As long as we find people and everything else.
Did you hear that?
What?
Competitive foot cup. I'll do that shit.
How do you
Ashley,
prefer?
I got you, girl.
Oh, no, hold
I
on.
got you.
Question: how do you prefer your burger?
Who are you asking?
Medium.
Yeah, medium rare. Cooked.
Studio audience consensus
Dead.
for preferable way to cook your burger.
Medium well.
Medium well? Medium?
On the grill.
On the grill? That's a good choice.
That's how I cook mine. In my air fryer.
What is a special announcement? Yeah, you have to wait for that one.
Hold that thought.
Can we get bar logos / season with year back on the shirts? So that's something we always do, but there's a little bit of lead time to order those. So those are only for players on teams that are established at least 3 weeks prior to the season.
So you have people who sign up, sorry, I'm mouthful. People who sign up ahead of time and just aren't placed on a team yet.
Yes,
That's
they're
not-
free
yeah,
agent.
That's not fair.
I don't like it, but you know who's screwing those people over? All the people who sign up last minute.
And Brent said it was going to be changing that. We wouldn't have just.
Maybe if we go to like a local distributor, it's one of those up in the air iffy
Okay,
things.
because he made it sound like
Holy
that was,
shit, that's a lot
Don't
more
we talk
questions.
about that shit?
Don't get me started on local distributors,
up.
Ryan.
Actually, I'm going to save that one. Philip, why aren't you here?
Yeah, Dr. Phil. Donde estás?
I don't know. Philip, why aren't you here?
It's easier to talk smack from behind the screen.
Oh, that's a horrible question.
All questions that get asked.
Ask it.
What is a Mandalorian?
You should watch
You should watch the show and find out.
I think
What show?
Well, you asked all.
The Mandalorian.
What is the Mandalorian?
The show is The Mandalorian. Kevin.
So, all right, I'll give a quick summary. No, so Mandalorians are not necessarily bounty hunters.
almost done, but good.
What is a Mandalorian?
So Mandalorian is essentially a
Google it.
mercenary warrior. They have a whole culture based on that.
So why is it a show or?
Yes.
See? We're not the only ones.
I just slept on the couch.
Actually,
I thought
Kevin,
it was a movie.
You know what happens when you come out to ref on Sundays? You need to go to Casual Pint, and we're going to start watching The Mandalorian.
I'm not watching any.
Oh. What is the meaning of life? Or what is the true meaning of life?
Different for everyone.
42?
Kickball.
I was thinking more around 43.
Oh. Oh. Can we get an official ruling on the 5-week rule with a short season? Asking for a ref. So Kevin.
I didn't write that.
So Kevin, the 5-week rule. I still have that video of you, by the way.
I was gonna say you did
Which
show
one?
up.
The one from
You
here?
showed up
No,
late.
yeah, the previous podcast, I made a clip when someone was talking about kissing on the first date, and Kevin right after said some comment about like, "Oh, it took 6 months" or something like that. So 5-week rule. Look,
Just keep your shit to
the
yourself.
overall
Yeah.
the overall
Don't
purpose of the
screw
5-week
your
rule
team
is to
over.
not lose teammates prior to the playoffs, right? So figure it out.
Thank you, Kevin.
No.
Thank
Oh.
Tyler. You're welcome.
So how come CLUBWAKA doesn't have awards like other leagues?
Good question.
So
My league does.
that is something we're considering. The biggest thing there is I won't say if we do it, when we do it, we want to do it right. We don't want to just make it a popularity contest. Like if we're going to come up with awards, especially if they're like performance-based awards, we want to make them, when someone wins it, we want everybody to be like, okay, I know why they got that. We don't just want to make it a popularity contest. Well, there are potentially
Some
there
some
are ways
you can
to do it.
So can I make a recommendation of like how to do that? Because I participate in one of those other leagues. No, I think that the captains and maybe like one designated person from each team
That's-
should be the person that nominates the individuals.
That's right. That would be the plan. Would be
That's what I did. For
captains would
softball.
nominate someone from
And
their
then the
team.
league can vote.
Well,
It shouldn't be open to the league to nominate every person that they see fit, and there'd be 30 nominations per award.
so It's still hard though because like when you open up to the whole league, you still allow a lot of potential of, friends, teammates skewing the vote, which they may or may not be voting correctly. But obviously, if you got a friend who's up for an award, you're going to vote for him. That's natural instinct, right? Teammate.
Right, but there should be some legitimacy to the person actually being
Right. So captains nominating would be a good factor of that. I think though, you would almost need a panel, whether it is combined between captains, commissioners, referees, something like that. People who see a lot of kickball, see a lot of games, and can make as much as they can an unbiased decision, which is hard, especially when you have friends and teammates involved in it.
I did that before, and nobody seemed to really
But I will say this. I hate to promise things unless I can 100% deliver. You guys know that. But we are seriously looking at that for this year.
I think we should roll it out in the spring.
But we will see. What do you guys think about that?
I will be doing softball awards in March. They were all chosen by the captains. Because again, I never did it before, and I didn't want it to turn into a popularity contest. So all of the awards were chosen by the captains, and it seems to be well received. People are like, we want playoffs because we want our awards. We want playoffs because we want our awards.
All right, and actually there's another first here. I actually agree with Philip, kind of, at least for one
What's he
thing.
saying?
He's saying rewards for rookies only. Maybe not necessarily rookies only, but I think there should be a category for rookies.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No, I mean, I don't think category is necessary. I think some of the awards should be
Rookie-based,
specifically
yeah.
for first-time players. But,
So
I mean, you
I
could-
partially agree with you, Philip. You don't get 100%. We'll call it 50.
it should be. Oh, yeah.
All right. You said you covered everything for softball, covered everything for winter kickball.
I think there's a few more questions.
What? More questions? I don't want to do that one.
No.
No, you
No.
have to do it.
No. No.
Chelsea, I'm sorry, Chelsea.
All right. Let's see.
There actually is one serious one in there.
Can I get a discount since I own every Waka color shirt?
Sorry, Dad.
So we don't have
Segue
anything.
into the next one.
We don't have anything in place for that.
Get a patch.
However,
Iron on.
Like start putting bars on.
if we start doing more things like the upcoming special announcement, you'll see how that might play in a little bit here in a second. There might be some avenues where we might do things like, hey, it's a new season, you have a brand new shirt you haven't used, turn it into the commissioner and get maybe potentially a coupon discount. So that we could maybe use those shirts for tournaments for teams or stuff like our special announcement coming later.
That's a lot of cotton.
Well, that's actually a very valid point.
Well, apparently you can just join Matt and Randall and take your shirt off.
Yeah.
There,
My bad.
and I will say this too. It's something that CLUBWAKA as a company is aware of, along with some of the custom shirt discussions and partnerships that they've talked about.
New people walk in.
There's also been discussion about potentially in the future, potentially getting a league discount if you don't need a shirt. But that is, like I said, just discussion. It's something we're aware of and we're considering. No promises, no timelines.
Is that another one of those things that is out but hasn't been published yet?
No.
Apparently.
Enough out of you.
Inside joke.
Inside but outside.
So Randall was suggesting most for awards, most improved, best defense, best kicker. Lee chimed in, catcher who catches the most pop-up bunts. Oh, Randall, that's all you do is catch pop-up bunts. Work harder.
He can't help it. Music just gets him moving.
He's playing the music next week, just so you know.
All right. So, when do you guys want to talk about corporate teams? No? Yes?
Well, corporate teams, bringing them up tonight was my idea, but I know like zilch on the main importance of them. My reasoning for bringing up corporate team is because without Danielle bringing her corporate team to winter draft from softball, exactly, we might not have made it. So she took her corporate team. They play softball, and she said, hey, let's go play kickball. And they signed up as a team, bringing her corporate.
Actually, I'll give a shout out to Amy for that.
Somebody
'cause
might have
I
told them how fun
remember,
kickball is.
Yes.
I remember Amy selling at the bar one
Amy's
night.
helped me out a lot for the winter
You're like a
season.
drug
I
dealer,
don't
I'm
care
just
what she
saying.
says.
Anybody want anything? Want some candy, little girl?
So that's my take on the corporate teams. There are a lot of you out there who play a lot of different sports for CLUBWAKA, and you work with a lot of great companies. So if you're mad that you're waiting till the last minute to pay your registration fee, get your company on board and get a team together, and then you won't be paying as much out of pocket. So there
Some
are
companies
ways.
pay 100%.
Yeah, and some will pay 100%. But there are a lot of great corporations. You can put a bigger team together. For some of you who have never captained but might want to captain and you feel like you can't, this might be another opportunity for you to do it. Stop.
There's a question for you, Tanya. Someone.
I'm just relaying the information.
Oh,
So yeah,
that's inside.
live.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Matt posted a question. Well, he actually posted one for me. Favorite bra size. I'm not gonna answer that.
What?
And then, why does Tanya have hands on her boobs?
That's her shoulders. I don't know where they can get her.
Yeah.
That is the
These
death
are not
watch
hands.
Matt, I think you need a basic anatomy
I
lesson.
know, right? Damn.
Now Tanya has hands on her boobs.
These are not hands. It's the death watch.
Then
You
Matt
didn't
asked,
know it, Matt.
dogs or cats? Dogs all the way. Dogs.
Cat, dog.
Oh, and apparently dogs are better at killing rats too.
Cat, dog.
So no, I saw an interesting article. I saw an article today.
750 rats.
Yes, you saw it too. Yeah, and wait, how long was it?
It came up in like
Yeah, how long was it? It was only like
8 hours.
8 hours over like 700 rats.
Do y'all-
8 dogs killed
They
them.
must have been trained for it.
Do y'all
so they could
work
sniff
during
them
the day
out.
or do you just read the internet?
Hey, this Google does the work for me. It finds these awesome articles. So, even more proof, dogs are more awesome than cats. Ah. Let's see. We want discounts for all of our advertising. Ooh. What advertising? Favorite candy? These are horrible questions.
Why didn't you just show up and ask this stuff? Come
All
on
right.
now. Favorite candy? Not yellow M&Ms.
All right, so other
I got
leagues
that
coming
one.
up in spring. You guys all know about softball, all know about kickball. Those are returning leagues. New plans for CLUBWAKA in, spring-ish or spring into summer. Cornhole.
Hey, how you doing?
Cornhole.
We are planning cornhole leagues in Virginia Beach and Norfolk. We want to get both those started.
Where?
We are aiming for breweries for both.
They just made that.
No, that's not the announcement.
That's not the announcement.
Okay.
The real announcement is much bigger.
It was exciting.
All right.
Are you join? You want to run one?
I'm gonna do some.
Oh, never mind.
All right, well, hold on.
Yeah, I'll run it. I'll run all.
Also planned, new softball league in fall.
Y'all asked for a weeknight league, and we're working on getting you one.
And then kickball, maybe. So there might be a new kickball and new volleyball league. More details to come. Who is the newest Waka couple? Do you know that, Amy?
Yeah?
Tanya.
What? It's my boobs all the way up on my shoulders.
I don't know what kind of girls he's been with, right?
Actually, newest? I might know.
I think is
I think you don't. Just saying.
Well, hold on.
Tanya and her shoulder.
I mean, technically.
Yeah. So that would
but, you
count,
know,
right?
Yeah. Some people don't mind being on the spot, but some people don't. Clearly, I don't mind being on the spot. Yeah.
Tyler. It's okay.
Me and Tyler.
It was me and Corey. Sorry.
Wait, can you guys like break up right now and then get back together? So then you're technically the newest couple?
No, because that's bullshit.
Okay.
Aw.
Because
Ashley,
if they did it,
I love
they'd be for real
you.
about it.
Sorry.
I have one.
You're with me or not?
Hey, there we go.
I have one hit.
Let's see. Lee asks, can we bring our dogs? Asking for a friend. Depends on the field policy.
That means they're not asking for a friend.
What? And when you say asking for a rep, that means you're not asking for a rep.
Randall asks, no headphones or yes headphones? You almost died on Sunday, Randall. No headphones. Okay, he didn't almost die.
What happened?
No, like he had his headphones on and
Yeah,
like
he
him
always
and
has his
Casey blew a
headphones
play.
on. Oh.
Catcher and charger. Matt asks, best position, pitcher or catcher?
You know, he's not talking about kickball.
I know.
Yeah.
Is he just trying to feel okay about his decision being a catcher? I don't know.
No, I think he's talking about when pitchers and catchers report to Florida and Arizona.
Sure.
Spring training.
It's like 3 weeks away. I mean, the baseball season starts in 3 weeks. I mean,
All right. You guys ready to bring some bar
I
staff?
am.
Yep.
Any Bucketheads bar staff, would you like to jump on the podcast?
Do it. Ask your question.
All right.
You didn't ask her questions you wrote down.
What?
Blow up that thing.
I got it warm for you.
Thank you. Appreciate you. All right.
All right.
I see that you have a stack of questions. May I take the liberty as you're in my
Oh.
in my place of work? Which one did you want?
We tried to.
The one that you wrote down.
Hold on. I got it.
Yeah, you know the question. You wrote it down.
No, you wrote it down. I didn't write it down. Anyways, yeah. So,
I'm sorry.
yeah. How many questions did you not read?
I think there was literally
How do you
one.
prefer your burger?
No, we read
No, we did that one.
We did.
Some of those
Okay.
we read.
He used like the whole notebook.
What is the next sport for Waka?
No, we did that one.
When is Minx going to be the sponsor
No, we did
bar?
that
Yeah,
one.
we did that one.
Okay, well, I think there was one in here about, like, what if you were a fat kid in elementary school with a bowl cut who always got chosen last for sports? How does that work for Waka teams?
We tried to recruit her.
I don't know.
She blamed her
The
bowl
fat
cut
girl?
trauma from
The fat girl in elementary school with a bowl cut who has flashbacks of dodgeball and kickball.
She's talking about herself right now.
Yeah.
Well, one
I wasn't
their
gonna
phone
say it.
dodgeballs.
I don't know her.
I may or may not be talking about myself, but how does Waka deal with those situations?
You're gonna have to take that up with your
Well,
doctor.
one we use foam dodgeballs. Foam. They're not rubber.
Yeah, those aren't
Um,
actually
You go
that
for your
bad.
shoulder
Two-
ramps, I'll go
Yeah, right.
there.
Two, I will volunteer one of our commissioners to give you free style advice so you don't get a bowl cut.
I've taken care of that later in life. I've taken care of that.
Girls are valuable.
If you need hair advice, I can help.
There you go.
Plenty of
Kevin
hair
will give you free hair advice.
Kevin used to
Very
sell
well.
shears.
Very,
As
very
a
well.
licensed cosmetologist, yeah.
Kevin will
Appreciate
sell
you,
some
Kevin.
shears.
So Bucketheads is now going to be sponsoring the the Waka.
Well, we
No.
haven't known.
Oh, you didn't tell me this. There's no Bucketheads.
Almost let it slip.
Bucketheads is great.
Can
We
we
have great
invite our
wings and
Buckethead?
burgers. You didn't
So-
tell me this shit.
She
All
said
right,
prepare.
so
She did say prepare.
I did, right?
did.
I said write me something down. So Bucketheads has great wings, award-winning wings, great
That's true.
burgers, and an
True
owner who
statement.
occasionally wears a grass skirt and a thong.
no, there
So
we
what
go.
are we gonna
coconut
do?
bra.
Only when he loses the bet, though.
Okay. All right, so we'll.
Aren't there like new seltzer drinks or something too?
Oh, the
there's, like, Bud Light
Budweiser
seltzers.
seltzers.
No.
We have all
Are
the
they?
seltzers.
Christy says they're
Oh,
good.
and we have an amazing staff of bartenders and cooks.
And they're all really cute.
Aw, yeah.
right, so
Well, now I'm gonna take
well,
a step
we'll-
back
we'll
and tell
address,
you.
like-
I'm free to.
we'll
speak
cover
my-
one elephant in the
I'm
room. 'Cause
trying to
I know there was some players that complained about that and stuff like that. So this past fall, there were some people upset with bucket heads during kickball. And there's a combination of factors for that. One was the league's the largest it's ever been. So we were flooding in. There was one night we had like 80 people in here, all coming in pretty much at the same time, which is a huge rush. There were some delays on some orders and some other stuff like that. So, yes, current bartenders here today were not working, but talked with John about it. His time was split between Bucketheads and the Reef at the time. That's no longer the case. He's focused here full time, and he's obviously very concerned about the impressions of this place, the business it's done here, and everything else. So we had a conversation about that, and that's also part of the reason why we're doing the special announcement coming up.
Can I speak to that as a
Sure.
bartender at Bucketheads?
Sure.
All right. So, as a bartender at Bucketheads, I can say that the owners, John and Angie, really, really value the WAKA kickball team. And we absolutely love having you guys here. And all the bartenders kind of fight over who's going to get to do the WAKA side of the bar when you guys come in. Because you guys are, how do you say it? Waka waka? What do you do?
Like waka waka waka.
Fucking asshole. I wouldn't even say anything. I'm like the biggest
First of
asshole.
all,
one time Tyler doesn't say anything.
First of all, as one of the bartenders who works when you guys are here, I will remember you.
Oh. So actually, no, we have two comments here. Philip says
No.
Bucketheads does have the hottest bartenders,
Oh.
and Randall said I agree. So there you got two
Oh, well,
endorsements,
hey.
positive
No,
endorsements.
so but seriously, that
You speak the truth.
well, you guys are lovely. No, but seriously though, they do definitely like the entire staff here like values the kickball team that you are.
Waka.
The WAKA Association. As I've said it the wrong way. Apparently I didn't like listen to Fozzie on Muppets long enough, but anyways. Was it Fozzie? But yeah, okay,
think so.
all right. We'll go with
Oh wait,
it.
was it? I don't know.
Anyways, whatever. But that being said, as a bartender, when 80 of you come in at one time, you're gonna have to wait your turn. Because there's like 2 hands here and maybe 2 hands there. So if you want to stagger your entry, that'll help. But seriously, but seriously, like we do have the best staff here, and they will definitely take care of you guys. And yeah, one at a time. One at a time. Though. Kristen
Needless to
said
say,
one at a time.
there's been some changes. There's an additional manager here now too, which I think will help too. Something new if you guys haven't been here since fall season, like paper towel rolls on the table instead of a bunch of napkins.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot of little changes that you don't really maybe notice right away. John talked to me about and discussed, and they took care of. So,
And I also recommend karaoke.
yes.
With your pants on.
Well, that's
Talbert. No.
yeah, that's a thing. We
Do you
appreciate
promise to do it
Yeah.
with
We
your
have-
pants on? Tyler?
And make sure you tip your DJ.
we appreciate all karaoke with pants on.
Yes.
And don't forget to tip the DJ.
On. That would be a solid on. Appreciate you all though.
You wear shorts.
He only wears shorts.
So, do you prefer Jennifer or Jen?
Yeah, well, whatever.
Either one? No preference?
Either one.
None? All right.
It's killing me. So the shoulder boobs and the bowl cut reject. We're gonna go this
All right,
way,
so
that
who's
way.
ready for the special announcement?
My doctor is Jose.
Which one?
He wants to.
You
turn
had
it-
like
he
90%
wants to
of
turn
them,
in all
Kevin.
his colored shirts.
Special announcement.
Oh.
Yeah, I put that one back to the side.
Oh, okay.
I did put it back to the side.
All right, so special announcement. So this was a lot in the working.
Everybody be on
It's been discussed for a long time. How do we make it work, etc.
With you and your
Yeah.
participation.
So we ask you guys to sign up for a lot of leagues: spring, summer, fall, winter, and there's always a cost associated with that. Mainly because the facilities we rent are not cheap. Whether it's fields, gyms especially, are super expensive, getting more expensive. And we try to keep our registration fees reasonable as much as we can, but at the end of the day, it's still money that everybody who plays a league for CLUBWAKA ends up paying. And we try to give back as much as we can with the end of season parties and little perks here and there. But we were kind of wondering, like, is there something else we could do for everybody that would be kind of a, not just a one-off event, wouldn't cost anything, just come out, have fun, party. Especially in the off-season, like winter, when there aren't as many sports going on. So
The answer is yes, there is something
yes.
we can do.
So the special announcement is a Winter Bar Games League here at Bucketheads on Monday night. It will be completely free for every player. Will not cost, there's no registration fee associated. You still have to register and sign up, and we have a special form for that. If you've been paying attention to the podcast, the bit.ly address /bar games will take you to the registration form and give you some
So you
basic
could have already
information.
seen it.
Yeah, I kind of
Fill
should have
up.
hid that and put a big splash to
I
announce
mean, you
it.
know.
Yeah. So it'll kind of be like a decathlon type
Well,
format
you
is what
remember,
we're
like,
thinking.
you know, Revenge of the Nerds and stuff like that.
But so it'll start at 6:30, go to 8:30, and then karaoke still happens on Monday night at 9 o'clock. So it'll be kind of 6:30, 8:30, and then if you're one of the people who stays out till 2 o'clock in the morning on Monday night, you can karaoke all night. Yes, I saw someone raise their hand. So that will still be there. All of our normal Monday night specials will still be there. $5 pitcher, half off burgers, the $1 tacos, all that. The well drink specials, you name it. So you get all the perks and privileges of a normal CLUBWAKA league, except you don't have to pay anything to sign up for it. Now here's the key thing with it though. We don't want this to be, hey, I'm just going to show up on a random Monday night. This is going to be run like a league. We're going to have organized bar games. It's going to be a little more involved than normally like we do for our social stuff afterwards. So it's not going to be like a one-off, you know, charades or Jenga or beer pong. It's going to be, you know, one week we're going to do beer pong. It's going to be like a double elimination tournament, you know, for your entire group or team. And the teams, we're still working out exact team sizes, but it's probably going to be about 4, maybe 6 people. Still figuring that out a little bit, but it's going to be approximately 4 people, and a lot will depend on how many people sign up too. So depending on the interest in sign-ups will vary how it's going to play out as far as the way it's going to be organized and rules and things like that.
And it's free, so you don't have to wait till the last minute.
That's true.
I wait till last minute.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything.
So, but the big takeaway here is it's going to be a free league with specials, playing
I
bar
heard it
games.
takes you a
So
while
if
to
you
get
like bar
things.
games at all, you like specials, it's a perfect thing to do on a Monday night. Next Monday.
Is it next Monday? Oh, it is next
Well, registration's opening.
That's why I said
right
you don't have
now.
to wait till the last minute.
Actually, hold on. Let me take a quick look. See how many registrations we already have. How many people were paying attention to the
I
little
never
ads on the
finished filling the
podcast?
form.
You didn't fill it out?
I started and then I got
thought it was just a screenshot.
a little ADD.
Wait a minute. Is this the wrong Google Drive account? It is. Hold on.
So there will be a lot of cool games.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Deals at Casual Pints.
They vary week to week, and
We're-
apparently,
Ahead of time before we get to the bar?
yeah. So, yeah, no, I know. Like, this week coming up, it's the stuff on the wall.
Non-draft.
Yeah, he called it something else, but I forgot what it was called for this week.
Half the shit on draft.
Retail?
So.
Yeah. No. He used a different word.
I don't
I even asked him. I was like, what did he use? I don't know.
All right. So
Pineapple cider, get on that.
that's something we're working on. Casual Pint's a new sponsor for us, so we're working with them to get some stuff worked out.
And it's harder, too, because they can't just throw Bud Light in a pitcher.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
So can we get an idea of what's going to happen next Monday night for the games?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
All right, so we will be putting out a schedule very
Did you sign
soon.
up yet?
Yeah, there's only 2 people signed up.
Who? Give him a shout out.
Myself and John Whalen. I cheated because I made the form, so.
And then you had to test it with John.
Yeah, exactly.
I was wondering what the bit LOI was.
So we're gonna get information for the first week. Honestly, we're probably gonna do a pretty simple bar game.
Yeah.
I don't know yet, honestly.
Hold
It's
on,
been more
hold on.
cheesy.
Can
Hold
I say
on.
the rumors I heard?
I think
What?
Flip
I
Cup-
heard a rumor.
What rumor?
Tricycles would be involved.
That is one of the potential bar games.
Doesn't sound
Wait,
simple.
money for tricycle?
Tricycle
Yes.
race. So that's what we came up with.
We have money for tricycle.
Flip cup.
Well, we can't get end
Yeah.
of season.
No,
No,
we-
no, no,
no.
Someone already has tricycles and
Yeah.
offered this up, so.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you this was added in
I
also.
want to see me.
I'm like, no, 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 no.
Y'all
So,
want me on a tricycle, I know.
like I said, this was kind of something that we put together. It's moving pretty quick. We didn't want it to interfere with our normal winter leagues that we're running. So a lot of information will be coming very quickly on it. But go ahead and sign up now if you were at all interested.
Yeah, like you all should already be signed up already.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on it, man.
He is. It's not
Is it the internet?
Where's the link?
Oh, I can see it.
Bit.ly/bar games.
How what?
How about you ask them for what they want?
I mean, I think there's a.
Well, we'll start a discussion topic for the bar games in the Virginia Beach page.
I think it's an overwhelming suggestion of Flip Cup.
In there.
Yes,
It's
I mean,
on the
obviously,
list.
flip cup and beer pong are givens. Those will happen.
There's says karaoke.
Oh yeah, lip sync battle.
Yeah, something. We'll consult with our resident DJ and see what we can come up with. So, do you guys have any other questions about the Bar Games League?
I do, but I'll take them offline.
Okay.
Can the
All
bartenders
right.
play too?
Fuck yeah.
Sure.
I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy.
No, no. Another thing too. Obviously, since this is a free league, shirts will be an issue. Everybody needs to have a CLUBWAKA shirt in order to participate, so that hey, you can be identified for your specials. Most people will have that. However, the other goal of this is to get brand new people in to check out CLUBWAKA to see what we're all about before they sign up for a full league. So for those people, we have a few shirts laying around from wrong shirt orders in the past that we will try to accommodate those people.
And
What?
Kevin has some extra.
I've got about 30 extras.
Are they brand new, never used?
They're washed. They're clean.
Okay, so we'll try the new ones first. Then we'll.
Then we'll come.
I don't
to
know,
you.
Kevin. That's kind of creepy. You volunteered your shirts pretty quickly.
And they're probably left over from week 5.
Oh, he didn't hear that. You
I
should have
know.
said that louder.
Say it again.
No, I said they're probably left over from week 5 too.
What if you're not 21?
You're kind of screwed then, unfortunately.
Shit's weak.
Then go home and go to
Obviously, someone's filling out the registration form right now, because that's a question on there.
Should I register as a free agent or a part of a group or team?
Free agent if you don't already have a team.
Our time.
Oh, our time.
How many people are on a team?
Jesus, how many people are on our team?
I said it depends how many
We're
sign
talking
up.
about bargains. Yeah, I know.
16.
No,
Me,
less
Kevin,
than
and
that.
Talbot.
Less than
I need
16.
if you wanna play.
Actually, I will narrow it down for you. Less than 8. It's probably going to be like 4 or 6.
You have to have a certain amount of people.
Yeah. Female.
Ooh, actually, that's a good idea. We will probably.
No, let's not do that.
What?
2 girls. Yeah, lower the minimum.
I'm signed up.
Yeah, you should.
Did you
We'll
start a
see.
team?
Again, it depends how many people sign up. This is the first time we're doing this, so
We're starting it in a week.
there's a lot. There's a lot we don't know. There's a lot we don't know.
How many,
I'm not.
how many weeks is this going to be?
I'm about to say.
At least 6 weeks.
Wait, I'll take about 5 weeks or
I got 1 week.
At least 6 weeks.
Somebody you know?
Yeah.
Hold out for another week. That's all I can tell you.
Keep it in your pants, Kevin.
Anyway.
Both.
And again, the biggest thing here is we don't want people just randomly showing up 1 week. We want people participating for the whole season. You need to be registered, everything else.
Are there playoffs?
That might be hard to do with the format we're looking at. Because it's going to be so many different events, and it's going to be like a double elimination. So
But, hold on. I think this is what it's called. Remember, that's what it's called.
I don't know.
See? Remember?
Comment offline.
What?
That's what it's called. Best of.
So
Tanya and I will run this.
again, we're still working out some stuff. We hope you guys sign up and participate.
We have a suggestion.
Okay.
Who's we?
Slip and slide.
I'm down for that. Slip and slide.
Can you just wait for
Right here in the
summer?
parking lot, get all cut
You know
up.
what? I tell you what, Kevin, we'll set it up in the parking lot for you on the coldest week.
We'll do it. It gives me a good excuse.
Can we do it on my birthday?
My birthday.
Well, it is the Ides of March.
Zero.
Nope. That wasn't part of my question.
Can we talk about the forfeit rule for arguments?
Hang on.
Yeah, if your team doesn't show up, you forfeit.
Look, I was going to ask, since they usually play beer pong outside, what happens if it rains that day?
Then we play
We're gonna-
something else.
We're gonna try to do beer pong inside.
Okay. That's what I was
Unlike kickball, where we have a ton of people flooding in, we'll be able to kind of set this up ahead of time and have the table area already set up and go from there.
That's what I was going to ask earlier.
Now, something like the tricycle racing, that would be
That
outside.
could be rain or shine.
Why are you laughing? This is a very serious event.
I think we could do that inside.
There will be rain outside.
That guy just leaned over and looked at us like, what are they doing?
Why can't
We
you?
do
What
like
about
galloping
those big
horses too.
No.
Is it a big bird, big wheel?
Transformers.
Bar games?
You're on my team. You
Maybe.
can't ref.
Yeah, then that means you can't participate.
So the commissioners volunteering to do this will probably be reffing. More than likely.
I mean, we can't play.
I was gonna say.
You can still play. We'll figure it out.
I want to ride a tricycle. You want to ride on the back of my
So
tricycle?
no audience questions on the bar games. I don't know. We'll post the shit out of it. We'll see what
Well,
happens.
yeah, because it's new and they're inundated with.
How is this gonna
Hand,
work? What's
shoulder
gonna
boost.
happen? Apparently. Seriously, Matt, take an anatomy class.
We do what we can for ratings.
All right. Anything else you guys want to cover? I mean, this podcast has been going on for
Too
an
long.
hour.
Better co-ed, better social. Club Waka.
CLUBWAKA hashtag, right?
This is the way.
It is.
It really is.
There is no other way.
So for those of you who missed out, wait for summer. Forecast?
Oh, that's like old stuff. Don't even worry about that.
Cloudy. Chance of
No,
meatballs.
he talks about the forecast for the upcoming.
All right, so
I'm new.
we're gonna
Any
sign
other
off here.
questions online?
No other questions.
Any
Yeah,
other
Brent
questions
just
from
joined.
the
Hi,
people
Brent.
gallery?
You're late, Brent. We're signing
Party's
off, and
almost
then
over.
you join the stream.
We just made the big announcement.
And we missed it?
So this is actually pretty good. We actually had a concurrent viewers range from 8 to 13.
We're still
No,
live.
We're about to sign off.
Can we start a league
Oh,
of
now that
chess
Brent's on, let's
bucket
talk
head
about
board
this.
games?
Let's talk about this.
What's
What this is?
it's kind of what
That's
it
what
is.
this is.
What this is?
Do I get a t-shirt?
If Kevin wants to give one up.
Oh, what?
All right,
What color shirt you want? What color shirt you want?
do you have a pink one?
Yes.
Yeah, give her a
I want a
twirl.
pink
I have
shirt.
like 5.
I
And
just
can the
gave you a
bartenders
small one.
participate?
Yes.
Yeah, I got one in my bag.
Let's trade spots.
Like I said, for people that don't have a Buckethead or
I'll
CLUBWAKA
sell
shirt,
you. I'll pour drinks while you go
Nice
play.
glove though, nice glove.
for people that don't have a CLUBWAKA shirt for this league, like I said, we've got some wrong sizes in previous orders. We'll try to match you up. Just make sure during your registration to note your size and everything.
I make an announcement that I'm gonna start a karaoke.
Waka waka.
Whack and karaoke.
No, they tried that in the peninsula a long time ago.
Yeah, DJ Corey might get a little mad.
But I didn't. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
Anyway, we're gonna sign off here. Thank you guys for tuning in and our live audience.
Thanks, live audience.
Yeah.
Prices go
All
up
right, everybody have a good
February
night.
15th.
Oh yeah, prices
I
go
was talking
up.
about that.
Oh,
I just did.
Well,
we're gonna be advertising the shit out of that.
Yeah.
So.
Prices go up.
Don't buy
for
Valentine's
kickball
gift.
and
Buy your
softball.
CLUBWAKA registration.
Oh, there we
February
go.
Baseball, baby.
Hey Brent, since you just Tanya just had a great marketing campaign.
Buy
Instead
your
of a
la-
Valentine's Day gift,
Buy
CLUBWAKA
a Walker
registration.
You hear that, babe?
It lasts longer.
All right,
Can't hear it.
you guys have a good night.